So number 9, which is small experiments all the time. So let me put small experiments. Small experiments, right? So small experiments all the time. Why these are important is because when you are in business, right? When you have a Skool community, you don't know how things are gonna go. Like when you ask, okay, if I change my VSL, right, which is a video sales letter, the video in your about page or you have where you talk about your community. If I change that, right, is it gonna improve or not? How do I know? And there are people that spend a month on this to wonder what's gonna happen if I change my VSL, what's gonna happen if I do make this update for my community, what's gonna happen if I start posting these kind of reels on Instagram or these kind of YouTube videos. But the best thing to do is to run small experiments. It's just to do it, right? You don't have to commit to do it for years. You don't have to spend a lot of money for it. You just need to look at what's the smallest sample size that you can test it with. I just test it. Because the faster you test it on a small sample, the more you will know if it works or not. Let me give you an example to make this more practical. So let's say this video. I'm right now experimenting with a small experiment if people like this kind of videos or not, right? Maybe people will, which means I will do more of this, right? If people don't like this as much, I won't do more of this and I will do more videos that people get more value from, right? So, but I'm not committing, I'm saying I'm gonna make 1,000 videos like this. No, I'm running small experiments and then based on the results, I'm gonna decide what I do next, right? This is very important. People think, oh, should I spend money on ads? Well, you first need to ask yourself what's the constraint, right? Well, if the constraint is the traffic and the organic ways don't work and you have the money to spend on ads, for example, and you want to consider it, you would rather just spend $100 on ads in a week and just see what happens and then take it from there than to worry about it, plan the whole budget for the next month, right? No, run small experiments with anything, right? And see how it improves. Okay, you want to make a new VSL with this new style of content? Okay, just do it and upload it and look at if after 1 week your conversion rate improved or not, more people join your community or not. If that's awesome, if not, then you learn from it, go back and try something else. So small experiments all the time, small iterations is really important. That will help you to move like 100 times faster in business than anything else. Now, the next thing, which is very related to this, that's why I included it as tip number 10, is speed, right? So you probably heard about this, that speed is king and you need to move fast in business, and that's actually true. But why this is important is because when you actually move with speed, it doesn't mean that you will sacrifice quality. And that's what I didn't understand for a long time myself, is I thought, hey, I want to do good work. I want to prepare. I want to make sure that always I'm doing, and I'm a perfectionist myself a little bit, so I always, this led me to procrastinate, right? But in reality, you can do things with speed without sacrificing quality. Let me explain. So for one of our Skool communities recently, we made over $50,000 already in the past 26 days or something, till when I'm recording this video. And it happened just because I started moving quickly, right? So I had this offer in my mind, I had the people I could contact, all of this, and I just wasn't doing it. But the day when I had to do this, because I'm right now in a competition, it's called the 100, that I'm a part of, where we are seeing who is gonna grow their community the most. I'm in that competition, so I had to move fast. So once I started taking more action and moving with speed, and I launched my community and I just tested it fast, I got amazing results, right? But if this didn't happen, maybe I would wait for another 6 months to make the decision. And the trajectory of my life can be completely different because of the decision I made now, rather than if I make it in 6 months. So speed, very important. You don't have to sacrifice quality. Let's say you want to start a YouTube channel, right? Like, why not to do it today? Why not to do it this week? Why not to do it this weekend? Why not to make your first 3 videos and post? Doesn't mean that they are gonna be bad videos, but just do them and just get them out there and see what happens. Maybe you understand you don't like making videos and you quit, and now you don't think about this for the next 5 years. And because you know that you tested it. Maybe you started to fall in love with the process, now you start making more videos, and in 2 years you have a huge audience and now your life is great, right? So speed, you don't have to sacrifice quality, but you need to move quickly. Doesn't matter what it is. The people that get the most done are the people that move quickly, that do things fast without sacrificing quality. And there's so many things that you can do this in business, in school, and online, especially when all this space is moving so fast. So speed is extremely important. Number 11, copy what works, right? This is probably one of the meta principles. Like, this is so important, it's crazy. This principle is probably one of the ones that made me the most money in my life, right? Like, it's crazy. I've been very successful with faceless YouTube channels before from one of my previous businesses, And one of the biggest things there was copy what works. If you see a video went viral, right, on another faceless channel, you can copy it and do another video, do it better, it will work. It works in personal brand. If someone in your niche is making lots of money on Instagram, you need to go and see what's working well for them and copy it, right? Doesn't mean that you need to copy it word to word, or you are still you. You can still do it better ideally, but you need to copy the principles that work. And here's the principle. You need to copy ideally patterns, right? So not only that, okay, this guy is Elon Musk, he has 12 kids, that's why he's making money, so let me copy what he works, let me have 12 kids and I will become a billionaire, right? No, that's not copying what works. When you copy what works, you need to look at patterns, right? So let's say for Skool communities, if most people that make a lot of money also have a free community, then that's something that you can copy and have a free community yourself. For example, if it makes sense for you, right? So if you notice that the people that make the most money are the people that are charging the most prices, maybe that's something that you can consider, right? If you saw your competitor going viral on YouTube, maybe if you copy their title, their idea, and make a better video, it will work for you too. So copy what works is extremely important and probably the number one underrated tactical thing that can help you grow. So copy what works, extremely important. Don't be shy about it. Just copy it, right? You don't want to copy other people's things exactly word to word because it's not ethical, but you can take inspiration massively for sure. And here's the part, do it better. Right? And then no one can compete with you. Now, a lot of these trainings are available for free with all of the templates, AI tools, private feedback for you to be able to implement in your business. And guess what? It's absolutely free. So if you're interested, the link will be down below in the description and you can apply to join there.